Hey everybody, just in time to be late for Halloween, I'm gonna play the Outlast 2 demo. Let's give this a shot. Welcome to the Outlast 2 demo. You are Blake Langerman, a cameraman working with your wife Lynn. The two of you are investigative journalists willing to take risks and dig deep to uncover the stories no one else will dare to touch. You're following the trail of clues that started with the seemingly impossible murder of a pregnant woman known only as Jane Doe. The investigation has led you miles into the Arizona desert to a darkness so deep that no one could shed light upon it, and a corruption so profound that going mad may be the only sane thing to do. Okay, sounds like they're continuing the proud Outlast tradition of kind of shitty writing.
2 weeks ago, a young woman was found wandering, barefoot, pregnant, and alone on a barren stretch of highway 100 miles from the nearest... Oh, the fuck? Did you see that? We lost the engine. Fuck. Fuck. Jesus Christ! Juliet, I found you! Going down.
Helicopter crash? Okay. Okay, so we clearly have some Christian motifs. That's new. But the night vision is back.
Lynn!
Here we go. I want to start a Tumblr that's just blurry wake-up scenes in video games. I think the Call of Duty series would account for about half of those.
Lynn! 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 Lynn!
Okay. He's recovered from his fall pretty quickly. Yeah, of course.
Hello?
Knock.
I'm lost. And hurt.
I kind of like that. Jammed. Oh, that's pleasant. Yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, the first Outlast was... I didn't expect a whole lot from it, but it ended up being pretty scary. Definitely in the kind of post-amnesia vein of making you totally vulnerable. Unable to fight back. Almost a stealth game. Oh! Hello, sir.
Who's...
Okay.
Jesus! Lynn! No!
Ugh. Okay. Alright, so they're stalking me. Seems like they're kind of doing like an Uncharted, like ambient dialogue kind of thing with the character. I like it. Oh yeah, that was always a nice touch. You have to actually move to open the door slowly. Well, hello there. Door around here. Good sound. Cheap. Getting kind of a Resident Evil 4 vibe from the surroundings. That initial village. It's definitely a little more interesting to me than the just kind of generic asylum of the first game. What am I doing? Okay. Move backward. I think that's supposed to be part of Lynn's clothing or something. Crosses are creepy. Oh, okay. Creepy altar? Oh, it definitely wouldn't be right without a teddy bear. Are we looking at child sacrifice? Yeah, that's uncomfortable. Just that sound. Oh, okay. Those kids? Not skirting around the dark shit. Okay, no, well, why would that be there?
Watchful Savior, show me all that has been wrong today. Help me every day to be gentle, more like thee.
Only good things will be down here. Oh, that's gonna be good.
We're not alone
Okay. And they are going all in. Okay.
I'm scared.
So the geometry clearly doesn't make sense. Either this church is underground or my character's crazy. Ooh.
Jessica. And Lynn. When we were
Okay.
This was Jessica's.
To Jessica. Were they all friends? Okay. Ghost dude. Ghost dude's having a fine time. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. You know, maybe it's just a personal pet peeve, but I'm actually a little disappointed they're going with the guy losing his mind. I feel like that's kind of been, at this point, it's been done a lot, you know, with like, oh, visions that are like totally on point that tell the backstory. I was personally hoping for something that was a little more grounded, like that was almost like real world creepy, but
Jessica.
so far this is just reminding me of Fear minus the gunplay. I mean, I'm sure it's still good for a few scares. Okay.
Oh God. Yes.
So they had a friend in school who killed themselves? Oh, that's...
Fuck.
Shadows.
I'll bleed you in the yard.
Okay. Running away. I like that, being able to see the flashlight through the cornfield. That is a nice touch. Hello.
Hey!
Okay, I'm loving that. Now how the fuck do I get out of here? Feels like you lose stamina a little too quickly for like a chase scene. And end of demo. Oh. I don't know. It's not the direction I hoped they were going to go. The best parts of Outlast were not the parts that relied on supernatural stuff and that kind of, it was the parts where you literally felt like you were just alone in a room with a bunch of crazy naked people trying to rip you apart. That whole demo was so scripted that it doesn't really tell me if they've evolved the kind of stealth gameplay of the original. To me, the best parts of the original were not the scripted sequences, it was the the moments where you had kind of an open area, and you were expected to hide from like stalking prey. That was the best part. Those were the best parts of Amnesia. It was the best parts of Outlast. I'm sure that Outlast 2 has those, but the demo was basically scripted start to finish. I don't know. I like the atmosphere. Though I'm not super crazy about the, like, oh, the main character's losing his mind, and what's a hallucination, what isn't? That was a bit strange. It didn't really click with me. I don't know, if I'm being honest, I think I'm a little done with the kind of brand of horror in a lot of games where they just throw a lot of seemingly random, spooky, scripted stuff at you. Not that it's not explained, obviously, you know, horror shouldn't be totally understandable. It's meant to be unknowable, but when it's just doors slamming shut, like what? I don't. That kind of thing doesn't really add to the atmosphere that they're trying to build. I feel like that would have been spookier if a lot less scary stuff had happened. Yeah, I mean, actually, the first half of the demo was much more interesting to me than the second. When it was quiet and just had you kind of poking around and noticing small details in the environment and having just kind of the subtle, you know, the guy off in the distance watching. To me, that is much creepier than things slamming shut all over the place and wraith figures flying at the camera, and blood everywhere, and that, you know. So we'll see if the final game can kind of strike a balance between those quieter moments and make those more hectic, intense moments actually stand out. Because you need both. Too much of the in-your-face stuff, and it loses its effect. It kind of actually reminded me, and it's a demo, so maybe they cut out some of the slower moments. It was jumping around a bit, but it reminded me of Layers of Fear, which I had problems with, specifically because it just kind of threw everything at you. It had no sense of pacing or subtlety. It was just, are you scared? Boo. Are you scared? Boo. Are you scared? Boo. Are you scared? Now, Last One definitely had a bit of that going on, but the stealth sequences where you're just basically totally nakedly vulnerable, that was really effective. And the night vision is spooky. It's a good effect. And how many games can you say you get your dick chopped off in? That's a new one.